lost riders like us. Even if I don't get big, I'ma still do rap. Doesn't matter if I'm rapping for the mirror or the mask. The day you get outstripped, it's the day you crash. It's an era where they clapping for the numbers, not the craft. Thin paper lateral view. I can get an oracles. These opticals illusions tell you. Let them be true. They don't recognize you. Shouldn't agonize you when they canonize those. Cause I've always been a woman of my own, and I don't really vibe with the shit that they say. This is the truth you don't see on an everyday basis. Nah.
Hello and welcome to the GUALA Gang. This is your boy, your host Pranav, a.k.a. Dapper Dose. And when we talk about female rappers in India, the numbers are very less. 19-year-old Reble, a.k.a. Daya, has become one of my favorite female rappers. I have been following her music since a brief time now, and I gotta admit one thing. She is one of the realest rappers I have heard from India. Born and brought up in the beautiful city of Shillong, Reble says she wants to put Shillong on the map for rap music, and she certainly is making a difference. She recently released her 4th single now, and she's on the verge to blow up the rap scene here in India with the fire-spitting bars and melodies. Let's take a look. Reble, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
First off, how are you? How is 2021 treating you?
I don't know as yet. It's just been it's been a month and 10 days, 11 days. I don't know. I know it's going pretty okay. It's the same as 2020.
What kind of plans do you have in 2021? What kind of music plans do you have?
Just to make progress and improve. It's just that, nothing much.
Some kind of music videos you're gonna put out?
Yeah,
you got plans, right?
Yeah, somewhat.
Okay. So first off, the first question that I have for you is, if you have to define yourself in front of a group, if you have to introduce yourself in front of a group, how will you introduce yourself? Who is Reble, a.k.a. Daya?
Reble is she's like a character, but she's not just like a fictional character, she is like me, a part of me, I would say, but not like all who I am, and she's basically like someone who is very she's against norms and stuff, she's just like a very rebellious person, not someone who gets along with all the rules and stuff. Just someone with a,
It suits the vibe.
Yeah, I was saying it's more it's all about fuck the system and stuff,
Going against the system, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, making your own rules.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So, 3 most influential people in your life. Who are they?
You mean rappers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, rappers. I would say Eminem, obviously, because he's one of the main reasons I'm into this form of
rap scene. Yeah. I read your article on the Rolling Stones, and it's another story. We'll discuss about it in the coming questions. Eminem is one. Second,
yeah, he is one of the best, and obviously Biggie and Andre 3000.
All right, so
yeah, the notorious B.I.G. He is one of them. Eminem and Andre 3000.
What was your age when you had your first single out?
I think I was 17. We recorded it when I was 16, but it was out when I was 17.
You were 16 back then?
Yeah, when I recorded the song, when I wrote the song,
my God,
I was 16, and then we had it out when I was 17.
Rolling Stones India featured you in their article. What is the story behind that? What is the story behind Rolling Stones? How did they
I,
just
I
manage to?
honestly like I was just scrolling through Instagram and I saw like someone tagged me, and when I checked, it was Rolling Stones. That's all about it.
Seriously?
Then and then
My God.
I'm sure, and it was. Then I checked the link and stuff, and I read the article. But yeah, like prior to that, my manager Sunki, who's a part of Mix and Flow Productions,
Yeah.
he like asked me to answer some questions and stuff, for for an article, he said, and I didn't know it was for Rolling Stones. I just like gave my answers and stuff.
Oh man.
And then, I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw that Rolling Stones like tagged me. That was like the story.
That's crazy. You didn't know
Yeah, I was.
that you were gonna get featured on Rolling Stones.
No, he
No
didn't
idea.
tell me. He just asked me to answer some questions.
You paid tribute to Tupac on 93.5 Red FM.
Yeah.
I saw that as well. What's the story behind that?
Tupac has always been my inspiration. He has always like inspired me. So yeah, like I just got a call from like the person who works at Red FM.
Yeah.
They told me if I was willing to do like a tribute, and I was like, of course, man.
Why not?
Yeah, like this man has inspired me so much. Like, of course.
In your
And,
video too, when I heard that you were saying that Tupac connects with everyone, right from the young age people
everyone.
to the old age people. That is absolutely true.
Yeah. He is. A lot of people are into like lyrical rap, which is absolutely cool, and I'm I'm also into it, but I am not like I listen to almost everything. And I feel like it's not always so important to be so like to like write complex bars and stuff. Sometimes you just need to like get to people. You just need to speak.
You just have to simplify your bars.
You need to touch souls, young people, old people, children, adults, everyone, make music for everyone. So Tupac is like, he did that. He talked to everyone.
Nowadays, a lot of rappers that you must have seen and heard, a lot of rappers use auto-tune rapping. What is your take on auto-tune rapping?
I'm completely fine with it. I wouldn't mind using auto-tune if I was doing a melodic rap.
Okay.
If it was required. I mean, auto-tune is just another effect, It's not really a big deal, to be honest. I listen to a lot of rappers who use auto-tune, and I like their music.
They heavily use it.
Yeah,
see,
even if they heavily use
personally, in my opinion, the first name who comes up in my mind when I talk about, or when someone talks about auto-tune rapping, is Travis Scott and Kanye West. These guys are just crazy.
Yeah, but Kanye and like I respect Travis as well, to be honest.
Yeah, I respect both of their works, man. They have that kind of vibe.
Like, they know how to use it. You have a tool, and if you know how to use it, you know how to make good music with it. Go for it. Like it's not a really big deal, to be honest. Yeah.
Who is your current favorite rapper? Like as of February 2021.
I think so. Maybe Andre. As of now, like currently.
Okay.
Because it was.
I was young. You have a proper playlist on YouTube, all dedicated to Andre, I guess, right?
Oh yeah, I have one playlist dedicated to Andre. So basically, like when I was younger, it was Eminem. Then after that, I like started like it was Biggie. Then currently, like I'm listening to a lot of Andre's. Yeah, it was it was just a phase.
Yeah, so we were talking about inspiration and the influential people in your life. Tell me something about Demon and Mix and Flow Productions.
Well, Mix and Flow Productions is like the reason I'm like Rebel.
Yeah.
To be honest, when I started out, I used to save up money for recording and stuff. I barely had 300 followers,
Yeah.
And Demon, he discovered me and he asked me if I wanted to work on stuff. And I said yes, because Demon, he was like from K-Bloods, and K-Bloods was already like a thing, like in our place,
Okay.
So, these guys were like good and stuff. So I was like, sure, man, like, one of like the best producers out there. Demon discovered me and he asked me if I wanted to work on stuff, and I said yes, because he was a part of K Bloods, and K Bloods was already a thing like out here. So yeah, it went on from there, and Mix and Flow is my team now, and we're just like it's like a family. Everyone's looking out for one another. And
shout out to Demon and shout out to Mix and Flow Productions. The whole gang.
Everyone who's a part of Mix and Flow Productions, Arden, the sound engineer, Demon, then Hanyo, the guitarist, and Sanki, the videographer, the manager,
It's a crazy team. It's a crazy team.
There's so many people.
Yeah. You must have seen nowadays rappers, they wear expensive clothing and they're all dripped out, right? So are drips that important in rap music? Talking about jewelry and expensive clothing and all of that stuff? It is a personal opinion. I mean,
like, if you have money and you have like, if you just have like access to such things, I mean, it's fine. It's your hard work, or you've worked for it, or you're smart enough, done like smart things to get that money.
Yeah.
It's all good. But it becomes very toxic when when it becomes necessary for everyone to flex.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you're a rapper, it's like, that's very toxic.
Yeah.
Like if you want to flex, but like it becomes toxic when people think that they need to flex. They think that
to get in that particular,
they need to get all of that stuff.
Cool ass people, right?
Yeah, it becomes very toxic when even like youngsters, they start having this mentality. They want to like flex, they want to like show off, and sometimes they don't even have money. They just like look up to these like rappers and stuff, and
yeah, that is true. That is quite true.
It becomes toxic.
Yeah, it becomes toxic. That's correct. What is that one thing that you want to change in the rap scene? The last question of this particular segment of questions.
I want people to like pay more respect to like female rappers, because I think like if you talk about like male rappers, like we have a lot of male rappers who are like spitting like like who are spitting absolute fire and stuff, like I'm talking about Hollywood. But if you look at the female rappers, like we have a lot of good female rappers, like really good. But then the top female rappers, even if you talk about Nikki is like a really good lyricist. Okay, I respect her. To be honest, I don't care about what people say, but then Nikki is a really good lyricist. But the problem with like the scene is like female rappers have to objectify themselves to get recognition.
Exactly.
Because it's very toxic. If you a lot of male rappers don't need to look good, don't need to look appealing to get like to sell their like songs, they just make absolute fire and it sells. Like they don't need to objectify themselves, because it has become like a necessity. Like if you want to get big, if you're a female rapper, you need to like take off your clothes and you need to do all of that stuff, because the top female rappers right now are all doing the same. Exactly. They're like objectifying themselves to sell. And it's okay. I'm not saying that it's bad for a woman to express herself, but it becomes very toxic when it becomes a necessity, when it becomes like like necessary for you to do that to get to that place.
Male artists,
like you can't just make music and have to do more than that. It's very sad.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not the same with men. I mean, like there are a lot of male rappers who don't have to look appealing to sell, I mean, we have a lot of females who are doing that as well, but then like the these are like all underground
Yeah.
because they're not selling, they're not objectifying themselves, so they're all underground. And it's just hard.
Okay. So moving on to the quick ones. These are gonna be 10 quick choice like questions.
Okay.
You gotta
Feels like
do it fast as fuck. Okay.
It feels like
I'm not
preparing for like
I'm not gonna give you time with this.
Okay.
All right. Eminem or Tupac?
Eminem.
Kanye or Lil Wayne?
Kanye.
Cardi B or Nicki Minaj?
Nicki, of course.
Autotune or natural?
Natural.
Simple or dripped out?
Both.
No, that's not an option, dude. That's not an option.
I would go for simple, but yeah.
All right, this one is a long one. You getting a ticket for your favorite rapper's show or you signing up for a label?
Obviously, me signing up for a label.
Mainstream hip hop tracks or meaningful ones?
I don't hate on mainstream, but I'll go for the meaningful ones.
The meaningful ones hit different, right? So, rap battles or freestyling with other rappers?
I guess I would go for freestyle. I don't really watch rap battles. Yeah.
All right. You don't like it or you haven't done it yet? Like you haven't experienced the rap battle?
No. I like it's not that I don't like it. It's just that I'm not interested in it.
It's not your cup of tea.
Yeah, not really. Like I just like I would much
prefer freestyle or free verse.
Kinda, yeah. But even freestyling isn't really like what I really like is like going through like lyrics and like breaking down stuff on my own, just taking my time, looking at stuff and just appreciating people's art. That's like what I do. So yeah.
So explicit lyrics or clean ones?
Explicit.
So the 10th one being the complimentary one. I can cut it out, but I will not cut it out. It seems like you just passed out of your school, I guess, and you are in college right now. And you are doing something, and you are doing something related to science, if I have to guess, right? Chemistry or maths?
Maths, of course.
Dude!
I don't like chemistry. Sorry.
You like maths?
Yeah, more than I like chemistry. Not that I hate chemistry, but I would just prefer maths.
That's about it for today's episode of the OG Talk. Feel free to give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe to the GUALA Gang. Do check out Rebel's work. I'll be putting her social media links in the description box below. Shout out to Reble, Demon and Mix and Flow Productions. After doing my homework, I have come to a conclusion. The Shillong gang is just too fly. Hasta la vista, baby.